Hey, what's up guys? Trendspot here. These are moments that will take your breath away. These cows are on the move. How does the driver not know? While his daughters were watching a scary movie, this dad decided to pull the ultimate prank and play with the lights where they were watching it. This woman was trying to spy on what was going on outside, but then the cops caught her with their flashlight. I'm with him on this. Do the stamps really matter?
I know, but
no one hangs up the envelope.
I'm convinced that all these years, turtles have been fooling us. Wow, this is a crazy lemon. What do you think is inside? He was not expecting his great-grandma to respond like this.
I didn't know you had that much wrist. No cap.
What?
Orangutans are so smart. Watch as this one imitates her every move. Who else races to get luggage and get off the plane? This woman thought she was taking off the protective wrapping on the screen, but turns out it was the actual screen.
Yeah, we did not realize that, that was the actual screen that we were peeling off.
She pranked her mom by pretending to be rude to someone at work, and I can't believe her mom called her a trainee in defense.
I'm sorry, but if you can't make the time...
What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's a trainee.
Mom, it's a break.
I didn't know it was even possible for mattresses to freeze.
it's my bed is frozen.
Subscribe and click the bell for amazing luck for the next week. She wanted to see if her daughter was actually asleep, so she made up a test.
If they raise their hand and it stays up, then they're definitely sleeping. And if they start waving their hand like a wand, then they're really asleep.
She pointed out a picture claiming it was baby Jesus, but wait until you see who it is a picture of.
Baby Jesus.
A baby Jesus picture. Right.
He asked her a question about a fake place, but she passed the vibe check.
I'm looking for the hung kung 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 kung. The hung kung 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 kung.
Yeah, it's down the street.
Well, after seeing this, it's safe to say her dog is not the best guard dog.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
This seems so set up, but then again, you can't really set this up. Her boss asked her why she was going to be late, so she sent this video. The snow at this football game got so bad that people had to slide down the stairs. He actually made a website to ask her out. My favorite part is that the no button is unclickable. She told her new husband that she could cook and now has to pretend to make meals when she actually gets the food from restaurants. She hates the noise that shopping carts make, so he carries it around everywhere. Would you trust ice cream made from snow? It looks pretty good, but I don't know if I would eat it. Whenever she gets up early, she blows the snow off her neighbor's car, and honestly, this is kind of smart. She always tries to get home before her husband so she can hide the packages, but this time he got home first. Whenever the engine comes on, she knows it's time to go. She put up a sign telling people to do a funny dance for a free bag of chips. Who is your favorite? When they got in line for this roller coaster, her brother didn't realize he'd be doing all the work. This deer managed to get through 2 sets of doors and into his home. This is crazy. Have you ever seen an albino raccoon before? This looks so cool. Icicles can be satisfying to knock down, except you never want to be underneath them. Teslas are super easy to open unless you're in the middle of an ice storm, then good luck. The guy here has an amazing skill. He can turn dice into art. Her story is so thorough, I almost believe her.
You wrote your name?
Yeah, it's weird. And it even wrote it wrong because there's supposed to be one up here, the one down here, and the one in the middle, but there's 2 in the middle.
She was waiting all day for him to come home to pull off this prank. He made the mistake of lying and telling people his tortillas were homemade, and now everyone wants more from him.
I lied. These aren't even homemade. I bought these from the store.
Who else has a mom who is extremely serious about opening the door in the winter?
You ready? Everybody tagged in? Everybody tagged in? You ready? Go,
This is an example of a guy who probably never wanted a dog in the first place, but now he and the dog are the best of friends.
Yay!
Who else agrees that the hardest part of putting together a Lego set are the stickers? After giving a face like that, I wonder what he's thinking about. Like father, like son. Now this is impressive. He was not expecting the trash can to be shaped like this. Ouch. This guy has never seen one of these drink machines. With 100+ options, he has no idea what to choose.
Coca-Cola zero sugar? No. Or maybe I'll treat my
You have 100+ choices.
Who else remembers phones like this? Is he training to be Spider-Man? I've heard of dust bunnies, but never dust snakes. He did not want to be a part of the project, so he pretended his laptop had an update. This frog totally sounds like my neighbor's car at 3 a.m. Every time they come home from the store, their pup has to inspect to see if they brought anything for it. I've never run into someone who looks like me, but this has to be such a surreal feeling. She called in sick for work, but instead she went on a trip and her boss was on the same plane. Well, this is awkward. When she got a bunch of snow at her house, she decided to take advantage of it and make a snow maze for her dogs, and look how much they love it. He figured out how to view the quiz answers because the website wasn't made properly. They're getting so smart these days.
You double click, use 2 fingers and click, then you drag it down to inspect.
It brings up whatever this is.
False.
So if he hovers over the wrong
then you
answer,
go
the
to
code
true.
says false, and he
And
goes
then
to the
that's
right answer
true.
and it says true.
Then you exit out. Correct.
Does this remind anyone else of those things in Star Wars? My teachers always told me that college would be so hard, but then I see this guy getting a bonus for drawing a rat. This is so smart. If someone ever breaks in, they won't know how to get upstairs. She wants to prove her cat always says bless you, but it looks camera shy.
This is really hard. I'm gonna try to fake a sneeze then.
Whenever she gets her phone taken away, she always has this as a backup. After 24 years of marriage, she doesn't question anything her husband does anymore. Did this dog just say no to her?
It is bedtime. Let's go.
He wanted to try doing squats with the dog, but then his pup got the zoomies. Well, this doesn't look good. I'm guessing this guy accidentally bought 20 packs of nuggets instead of getting 20 nuggets. I thought he was going to drop the mouse, but he secured it. I'm impressed.
Did you see?
Who else is still doing this in 2024? She only meant for a little bit to come out, not all of it. I think this little guy has a future in comedy.
This is for you girls. Let's go. For you. For you.
Whenever their neighbors can't keep quiet during the middle of the night, they do this in hopes of sending a message to them. She was studying for finals, but then had the urge to go visit the live tiger on campus. To be honest, that sounds way better. This guy covered his mom's entire kitchen in sticky notes. Now this is commitment. Some days I wish I could walk around like this and be a cat. They live such carefree lives. Imagine waking up to a mariachi band in your bedroom. Well, this is what she did to her parents. I didn't know you could make Crocs snow-proof.
We'll put these bad boys in four-wheel drive. That's better.
She made a shadow puppet with her hand, and her dog thought something was actually on the wall. She asked her little one who was on the candle, and the response is too funny.
Who's on this candle?
Dumbledore.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Her son wanted to make a snowman, but the snow was not sticking, so she came up with a creative way to make it work. "5 minutes into this class, and he is already tempted to drop it.
No more than one unmarketable tomato. What?
She may not have sheep for her dog to herd, but she does have cats. I feel like some people just want to be banned from Walmart. Her teacher told her to wipe off her lipstick, but she wasn't wearing any. Wow, I can't believe that stuck. Wait for it. Their dad decided to put on a scary clown mask, and well, this is how clown phobias are born.
Look, turn around.
When you were little, your parents tell you to not play with food, but when you grow up, you can create stuff like this for dinner. This looks like an experience. I feel like if you're going to do this, that outfit is not the best choice. Is this how some packages get delayed? Sunsets like this are unreal. Nature is amazing. At first I thought this was a puzzle of nothing, but this is actually impressive. Who else is always testing how clickable a keyboard is? Apparently, this is what people from New Jersey do when there's a storm.
Get out now!
They recently got their parents a label maker, and I think things are going a little too far with it. She put her phone on the sushi conveyor belt, and everyone's reactions are so funny. Did he just pocket the Ferrari badge?
I can't believe that just happened inches away from me.
She told her son he could not have candy for breakfast, and this was his reaction. This lake is home to more than 13,000 alligators. How much would you have to be paid to swim here?
There's 13,000 alligators in this lake, over 13,000. And you want to know another crazy fact? That the center of this, the deepest point of this lake, is only 6 feet deep.
She stopped paying attention to her cat for one moment, only to realize what her cat was doing after it was too late. You know the food is good when you walk into a restaurant and see this. He wanted a dog, but this cat is the next best thing. You know the conversation is getting good when people have to start raising their hands to speak. Sometimes the smallest gestures have the biggest impact. He tried pranking this employee, but she was not impressed. Golden retrievers may love the snow, but they aren't built for it like huskies are. Her mom booked a solo first-class ticket only to be seated right next to the rest of the family. Her brother painted every door black but hers. What does this mean? Is this Radiator Springs in real life? This Mercedes sure is dirty. Cleaning it is so satisfying, I would get it dirty on purpose. Her brother came home unexpectedly and she totally thought he was an intruder. The way her cat wakes her up is so cute. This little seal showed up and wanted to catch a ride with them. I would totally let it. I thought he was going to help the bird out, but he just wanted to sleep in peace. The cat here understood the assignment. They walked out to see if he would notice them leaving while being on the tablet, and it's safe to say he didn't. This may be just a screen, but it totally looks real. Some places are getting crazy with snow and ice, but for them, it's rain. I can't believe someone made a whole meal in this store and left the evidence behind.
With the chips. Wholesale, and they got them with Capri Sun. Oh my God.
Skateboarding dogs are not a new thing, but the way this dog steers and avoids people is pretty impressive. A stare down was going on between a cat and a fox, so this guy decided to let his dog save the day. Check out how this sheriff celebrated his canine's 10th birthday. This is so wholesome.
Happy birthday, bud. Can blow him out? Blow him out. Blow this one. Good. Oh.
Imagine flying so far for a view only for the weather to ruin everything. Whenever this guy laughs, everyone turns their head and stares. They were in the middle of an assembly when this guy decided to show off in front of the entire school. This hippo is clearly tired of tourists visiting it in the wild. He thought he got her a $50 gift card, but accidentally added a zero. That's the face of regret. If you own a mixer and live somewhere cold, technically you own an ice cream maker. That's working pretty well. This puppy was quickly shown who is the boss. Which are you, a night owl or a morning person? I can relate to the night owl. Who else makes this face when someone tries to give you food you don't like?
Gentle.
I don't think they meant to do this. Wait for it. They surprised strangers with a ball and a hoop to see how they would react. Who is your favorite? If a dog is able to help out like this, I need a dog like this. You can tell this mom is always ready for visitors to come over. Well, this is one way to get the snow off. If anything, this cat is determined. I've always wanted to go in one of these. They look so fun. I've never seen people get into a battle with snowblowers. This is crazy. She asked her little brother to bring her a large cup, and he did not disappoint. Right now, Oregon is having a crazy ice storm where you can even skate on the roads. Is this how they're supposed to go to school? I guess they have a houseboat now? Okay, but if I did this with my phone, it would be out of focus 2 seconds into the video. Something doesn't seem right. Texas is so afraid of snow, they canceled school over this much snow. I would jump in a river, but never an abandoned pool like this. Who knows what's in there? This guy found an abandoned pool and there's something in the water. Don't go in. If you made it this far, you get a cookie. Tap a video on screen and I will see you there.